Good morning, guys. Hi, my name is Adrian. I'm from MIES Montenegro in Milan. Hi, guys. I'm Adrian from MIES Montenegro in Milan. Welcome on board with me today. Hope everyone is feeling well. Don't feel shy, guys. Please come on. Please come online. Today we're going to be looking at hosting a foreign visitor. Okay, I'll just give it a couple of seconds before we start. Please, guys, like I said, don't feel shy. Please come online and feel free to type on the comments. Introduce yourself. Where are you from? What's your name? Yeah, what do you do? My name is Adrian. Now, there's going to be a bit of a delay when you type and when I receive and when I speak and when you receive my voice. Yeah, so no worries. I'm waiting for your responses. So my name is Adrian. I'm from MIES Montenegro in Milan. Where are you guys from? Sorry about my camera today. My camera is not working. So you'll just have to bear with my voice. Yeah. Great. So today we're going to be looking at hosting a foreign visitor. Hi, Gabriella from Bologna. Nice to see you. Hi, Mirko. You live in San Giorgio, a little village between Firenze and Prato in Tuscany. Welcome, Mirko. Welcome, Gabriella. I see some other people have come on. Please say hi, introduce yourselves. How is Bologna, Gabriella? How is Tuscany, Mirko? Milan is nice. The sun is out. It's quite sunny today, nice and hot. I like the hot weather. Do you guys like the hot weather? Great. Hi, Chiara. Nice to see you. Well, nice to see you online. Chiara from Rome. How is Rome, Chiara? Sorry, guys, you can't see me because my camera is not working today. So you'll have to just put up with my voice. Yeah. How is Rome? How is Tuscany and Bologna? I'm going to wait for your responses. Please type in your responses in the comments, in the chat comments. Perfect. In the meantime, you're typing your responses. I'm going to go ahead reading the title for today's lesson. Today we're going to be talking about hosting a foreign visitor. Hi, Stefania Valenta. Hi, nice to see you online. Stefania, welcome on board. Rome, you're from Rome too. Very good. Good. All right, guys, let's move on. Okay. So hosting today, when you have a foreign visitor visiting you from a foreign country, okay, so someone that comes from another country comes to Italy, and you are hosting them in your country or in your home, yeah. So we're going to be looking at some vocabulary, some phrases we can use to make the foreign visitor feel comfortable, feel at home, feel at ease. Okay. In Bologna is summer, very good. So it's hot. I'm well. And okay, Mirko says, I'm well in Tuscany today. It is a beautiful sunny day. I agree with you, Mirko. Totally agree with you. All right, perfect, guys. Let's move on with the slides. So today I'm going to be reading this. We're going to be looking at 3 objectives today. In this focus activity, learn how to host a foreign visitor, make a visitor feel comfortable, and show someone around your city. Yeah. So we're going to be looking at these 3 objectives, guys. Are we ready? If you're ready, please, can you type okay or a thumbs up? You can leave a thumbs up emoticon or an okay, so I know that we are ready to move on. I'm here, guys. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for your responses. Perfect. All right, guys. Please, the other guys who are online, please come and say hi. Where are you from? Introduce yourself. Don't feel shy, guys. Okay. I'm going to introduce myself again. My name is Adrian. I'm from MyES Montenero in Milan. I was born in Tanzania, and I studied my university. I did my university in Houston, Texas. Yeah, in the States. Hi, Elisa. Elisa's from Milan. Nice to see you online, Elisa. Which MyES in Milan are you from, Elisa? Hi, Roberta. Hi. Nice to see you online, Roberta. All right, so let's move on, guys. Hosting a foreign visitor. I'm going to be reading the questions out to you, and then we can answer the questions. You can type your responses in the comments below, okay? Have you ever hosted a foreign visitor? What is the meaning of hosted, guys? Could anyone tell me the meaning of hosted? What does hosted mean? I see some more people have come on. Nice. Please introduce yourselves. Where are you from? What's your name? So what is the meaning of hosted? Hosted. Like the 1998 France, was it France? I think it was France, hosted the World Cup. That means they had the World Cup in their country. So hosted means to have, yeah? So they have a visitor in their country, in their home, yeah, in their apartment. Yeah? So hosted means to have someone, yeah? To have someone visiting you from another country. Ospitato, very good, Stefania. Yes, very good. So the second question, have you ever been a foreign visitor hosted by a local? Yeah. What did they do to make you feel comfortable or uncomfortable? What makes you a good host? What makes a bad host? What makes a good host and what makes a bad host? Now, guys, let's look at question number 1. Hi, Antonella. Nice to see you online, Antonella from Bologna. Welcome on board with me, Adrian from MyES Montenero in Milan. Nice to see you on board, Antonella. All right, question number 1, guys. Have you ever hosted a foreign visitor? Yes or no? Roberta, Lisa, Chiara, Stefania, Antonella, all the guys online, please. Question number 1. Have you ever hosted a foreign visitor? And how many days or weeks or months did you host the foreign visitor? For how many days, weeks, or months in your home? Very good, Elisa. Very good. Very good. All right. So let's answer question number 1. I think I have hosted a foreign visitor max for 2 weeks in my home. For 2 weeks in my home. Yeah. It was a good experience to have this foreign friend of mine staying in my apartment. and I hosted them for 2 weeks. Yeah. So how many weeks did you host, and have you ever hosted a visitor? So Roberta only hosted your sister. Very nice. That's perfect. And you hosted your friend also, Roberta? Stefania, I've hosted a foreign student from Hungary. From Hungary. From Hungary. This is how you spell the country, Hungary. I hosted a foreign student from Hungary for a change of my sister's school. Okay, very good, Stefania. Perfect. What about the other guys? Have you ever hosted? And question number 2. Have you ever been a foreign visitor hosted by a local? So you are that person's guest in their country. Yeah. Have you been hosted by a foreign visitor in their country? I have been hosted by many of my friends, my relatives in America, in UK, in Finland, in France, England. Yeah. So I was a guest. I was a guest. Guest is hospity. Hospity. Yeah. Guest is the person who is staying with the host. With the host. Okay. Perfect. I see some other people have come online. Please say hi. Don't feel shy, guys. What's your name? Where are you from? So Antonella, yes, I hosted a German girl 15 years ago. Perfect, Antonella. Chiara hosted a girl from Lithuania last summer. Very good. Elisa, I have never hosted a foreign visitor, and I have never been hosted. Okay. However, I'd like it. Perfect, Elisa. Very good. No, I have never been. Okay, you've never been hosted by another foreign person. No worries. Never. You've never gone to stay at another friend's house and they hosted you in their apartment for 1 day, 2 days. Never. Your family, your relatives, your friends. Oh, Stefania hasn't been hosted. Well, it's never too late, Stefania. In the future, it's never too late. Yeah, I'm sure you will be hosted sometime in the future. Yeah, after the coronavirus. After the coronavirus period, I'm sure someone would love to host you. Yeah. All right. Moving on to question number 3, guys. What did they do to make you feel comfortable? So the people who answered yes to being hosted, how did the people make you feel? How did the host make you feel? Comfortable or uncomfortable? If it is comfortable, what did they do? If it's uncomfortable, what do they do? My host in New York, my cousins hosted me for 1 week, and they made me feel very comfortable as a guest. Yeah. I was their guest and they hosted me for 1 week, and they made me feel comfortable, very at ease at home, do whatever I would like to do. But the only thing was the timing. The time I had to be home at a certain time. Yeah, not after midnight. Yeah, so before midnight I had to be home. So that was the only disadvantage. But otherwise, they made me feel very comfortable. What about you guys? I would like to hear from you guys. Could you please leave your comments on the chat? I'm waiting for your comments, guys. Okay, I'm still here, guys. I'm waiting for your comments. Don't worry, I'm not gone away. I haven't gone away. So what is your experience, guys, being hosted by another person? Did they make you feel comfortable, guys? Was it a good experience? If it was good, could you tell me what were the reasons that they made you feel comfortable? And if it was uncomfortable, give me some examples. Why? Why was it uncomfortable? Yeah. Waiting for your responses, Elisa, Gabriela, Stefania, Chiara, Roberta, Mirko, Gabriela. I know there's a bit of a delay, guys, so don't worry. I'm waiting for your responses. What did they do to make you feel comfortable and uncomfortable? I can't remember a time where I was uncomfortable, where my host made me feel uncomfortable. I can't remember. Anyways, let's see what Mirko Camiloni says. They suggest to visit the place where I was visiting. Perfect, Mirko, perfect. Oh, Gabriela has never been, okay, Gabriela, okay, and Stefania has never been hosted, okay. Sorry about that, Gabriela. I have been hosted in Berlin by my friend Beatrice, who was my housemate during my university years. Perfect, Chiara, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's move on to question number 4. What makes a good host and what makes a bad host? Now, all of you guys, I would like to know what are the things or the services that are provided by the host that would make a good host. What would they do? Could you write your comments for good, please? Just the good. And then we'll talk about the bad later. But let's write about the good host. What would they do? What should they do? What could they do? Yeah. Stefania says a visit is uncomfortable when the hosts don't help you. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Yes. If the host doesn't agree with you on certain things, I think it makes your trip very uncomfortable. Yes. Great answers, great responses, guys. I'm waiting for your responses for question number 4. What makes a good host? I think when the house is clean, when they prepare for you breakfast, they have the itinerary planned for you, they help you to decide what places to see in the city or in the countryside. Yeah, I think this is what makes a good host. Can I have your responses for a good host? I'm sure there's lots of reasons, lots of things that a good host could do to make your stay comfortable, to make your stay comfortable, or to make your stay a comfortable one. Yeah. So please, waiting for your responses, guys. A good host should be kind and ask if you need anything. Perfect, Mirko. Very good. For a good host makes you comfortable. So this is what Elisa says. Elisa, for me, a good host makes you comfortable, feel comfortable. He or she is available to and makes you feel at home. Very good, Elisa. Perfect. Roberta says, They have to be clean. They have to clean the apartment. Very good. I definitely agree with you. And Mirko says a good host should be kind and ask if you need anything. I totally agree with all of your responses, guys. Great responses. Now, what about the bad? What makes a bad host? What are the characteristics of a bad host? What are the things that a bad host would do? Yeah? Or would make your stay uncomfortable? Good host makes a good breakfast, house clean, is kind. I like your response, Antonella. Very good. Perfect. Nice one, Antonella. What about the bad host? What would be the characteristics of a bad host? I think just the opposite of a good host. Very dirty, unkind, not honest, doesn't help you. Yeah. If you have some more reasons, can you please write them on the comments below? I'm waiting for your responses. As we all know, guys, there's a bit of a delay, so bear with me, no problems. A bad host. Okay, Mirko says a bad host is the person doesn't care about the hosted people. Yeah. Or you could say also the guest doesn't care about the guest, Mirko. Yeah. The guest is the hospity. Yeah. Great, guys, great. All right. Moving ahead, guys, moving ahead. I'm going to continue to the next slide. Please, guys, if everything was okay with this slide, please write okay so we can continue to the next slide. Yeah. Great responses, guys. I like your responses. Really good. All right, let's move on to the next slide now, okay? Perfect. All right, preparing to host, meaning preparing to have someone stay in your home or at your apartment, yeah? What are some things a host needs to do to prepare before a visitor arrives? Can I have your responses, guys? Can I have your responses to this question? What are some things a host needs to do to prepare before a visitor or a guest arrives? What are the things do you think a host should do, needs to prepare? I think needs to prepare the home, needs to clean the room, the bedroom where the guest or the visitor will sleep. They can also, but it's not an obligation, but it's nice if they could have an itinerary map or a guide book, yeah, to help the visitor or the guest make their stay comfortable, to visit the city. Yes, so Antonella says, the bad host is unavailable. Yes, I agree with you. That means they don't have time for you, is not present at home. Very good, Antonella. Roberta say, Stefania says, a bad host is dirty, doesn't clean the house, and is rude. Very good response. Very good response. I definitely agree with you, Stefania. Roberta says, the host needs to prepare the room. Definitely agree with you, Roberta. Definitely agree with you. Roberta also says, clean the house. Yes, 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 yes. I definitely concur on this. I think they need to clean the house. What about the other guys? Any responses from the other students online? I clean the house and his room. I prepare some city information. Very good, Stefania. Mirko, let's see what Mirko says. Mirko says the host has to prepare the house, cleaning it, and all the necessary things about food. Very good, Mirko. Moreover, they should have depliance to give to guests to visit of interest. To visit the place of interest. Okay, very good. What about the other guys? Yes, another meaning for depliant would be leaflet. Yeah, another name for depliant would be leaflet. Okay, that's another name. Okay, so Kiara says, my experience was very comfortable. My friend gave me a single room and the keys too because she had to work in the meantime. Very good, Kiara. I like that. Let's see Antonella's response. The host for good reception needs to clean the house comfortable, accommodating, probably, you want to mean the adjective accommodating, meaning always available. Yeah. Be a good guide to see the city. I definitely agree with Antonella and all of your responses. All right, now let's see what they have to say. So one is clean the house, as most of you guys said. Prepare a fresh room, bed or couch with clean sheets and pillows. I definitely agree. You need a clean bed with clean sheets, a bed sheet where you sleep on, and a pillow to lay your head. Yeah, the little soft cushion pillow that you lay your head needs to be clean. Yeah. So you don't get any lice or, insects in your head, on your head. Fresh towels for the guests. Yeah, definitely agree with fresh towels in the bathroom, for your hand. Yeah, the towel to have a shower, have a bath. Extra toothbrush just in case your guest needs one. Definitely agree with toothbrush and toothpaste. Toothpaste and toothbrush should be always available. I definitely agree with this one. Let's see what's the next one. Make sure you have plenty of food, beverages, and snacks so that the guest or the visitor doesn't feel hungry. Yeah, so you have plenty of food, plenty of liquids like water, juices, beverages, and snacks. Yeah. And an itinerary for sightseeing around town. Itinerary is a guidebook or a map to help with the visitors sightseeing around the city. Yeah, so they can go by themselves using the itinerary, what places to visit, what places not to visit, what restaurants to eat at, what restaurants not to eat at, what museums to see, all those kinds of good places. Yeah. Perfect, guys. I like this. This was a good breakdown of what a host needs to do before a visitor visits them. Yeah. Perfect. Let's move on to the next slide. Hospitality. How might you respond to these hospitality phrases? Are you ready to see the phrases, guys? Please write your responses yes. I'm sure all of you are ready to see, are eager, are really eager to see the phrases. You can't wait to see the phrases. Are we ready, guys? Yes? All right, let's see the phrases, guys. How was your flight or drive? How would you respond to this, guys? How might you respond to these phrases, to these sentences? How, if someone were to ask you, how was your flight or drive? How might you respond to this? Could you write your responses on the comments below, please? Thanks. A host has to clean the room and the bathroom. So this is what Chiara has to say, guys. A host has to clean the room and the bathroom and the common spaces in general, to prepare the bed and clean the sheets and put clean towels in the bathroom. I definitely agree with you, Chiara. Yes, right on. Yes. So, responding to these phrases, to this question, if I ask you guys, Mirko, Lisa, how, or Gabriella, and the rest of you guys, how was your flight? Or how was your drive? How was your drive from Milan to Tuscany? How was your flight from Milan to Malaysia, to Thailand? If a host were to ask you this question, what would you respond? How might you respond to this? Could you write your comments in the comments below, in the chat comments below? The flight was good, but now I'm very tired. Perfect, Roberta. Mirko has to say it was very comfortable. Thank you. Very good, Mirko. It was very good. It was good. Thanks. Yeah. Perfect. I like your responses, guys. Great. Let's see what they have to say. If someone had to ask me this, how was your flight? I would answer, yes, my flight was so-so. It wasn't really nice. It wasn't really bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was just so-so. It was average, yeah? If it's a long flight, it's my response would be so-so. If it is a short flight, my answer would be, yes, it was wonderful. It was splendid. I met some nice people on the flight. Yeah. Oh, this is one of the responses. Not too bad. I took a little nap. What is the meaning of nap, guys, in this response? Could someone tell me what the meaning of nap? I'm going to wait for your responses, guys. Gonna wait for your responses, guys. Sonelino, yes. I wanted an explanation in English, Antonella, but never mind, it's fine. That's good. Yes, a nap means a little break, yeah? A little break before you start your job or your activity. Perfect, guys. Perfect answer, Antonella. Very good. The next question. Are you hungry? I think I would say yes, as I'm always hungry. What would be your answer? Yes, no, not really, because I already ate my food. Yeah, what would be your answer? What is nap? Is a little break. Roberta, nap is a little break. A little break, like a 5-minute break to sleep, a 5-minute nap, a 5 minutes sleep, yeah, before you start your activity. Is that clear, Roberta? All right, so are you hungry? Let's check the response. I'm okay right now, or although I probably will be hungry soon. Yeah, that could be one of the responses. The next question, can I get you something to drink? If the host were to ask you this question, how might you respond, guys? Antonella, Stefania, Roberta, Mirko, Chiara, Elisa, Stefania, how might you answer to this question? Yes, okay, so Stefania says, I'm very hungry. I didn't eat on flight. I didn't eat on the flight. We use the article the, yeah? I didn't eat on the flight. Perfect, very good, Stefania. I'm very hungry. Just like me, I'm always hungry. Mirko says, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten for many hours. I haven't eaten. Yes, after the auxiliary have or haven't, we use the past participle, Mirko. So your answer would be, I haven't eaten for many hours. Perfect, Mirko. Okay, so Roberta says, yes, can I have a coffee? Perfect. Yes, can I get you a drink? Yes, can I have a beer? Can I have a glass of wine? Yeah, or can I have a glass of water? Or a glass of water would be fine, would be great. Yeah. Yes, my flight. So Chiara says my flight was good. No delay, fortunately. Very good. Okay, this was the response to the previous answer. Yes, I was hungry. I had to eat I had eaten very good, and I drank water and coffee. Very good, Antonella. Perfect. Let's check the next response. The next question. You can put your things here. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Like if you have your bag and you ask the host, where can I put your bags? And they can say, you can put your bags here, and you respond, okay, thanks. Here are some clean towels for you. You can say, great, thanks. I didn't bring any. Yeah. Where would you like to go tomorrow? Yeah. So you can you could respond to the places, the sightseeing that you already planned, or you could ask them for places that they think where would be a good place to visit. Yeah. Depending on the situation, depending on the circumstance. Okay, perfect. Where would you recommend? I'll follow your lead. I'll follow your lead, meaning I'll follow whatever you say. Lead means whatever you say. The lead is like a leader. It comes from the word leader, a boss. So whatever the boss says, you will go along with that response. Yeah. This is where the word lead comes from leader, a boss, chief. Yeah. So you follow whatever the leader says. Yeah. Is that clear, guys? Perfect. Please make yourself at home. This expression means please feel comfortable. don't feel you're like a guest, but feel like you are a family member, or just one of us, yeah? Just like one of us. So feel free to go use the bathroom whenever you want. Go to the kitchen and have some water, open the fridge, feel at home, yeah? The expression means do whatever you'd like to do as a host would do. Thanks, I will. So that's the response. Guys, would you like to respond differently to these questions? Like for any of the questions, you can write your responses. If not, you can just type OK, and we can move forward, continue to the next slide. Thank you for your kindness. Yeah. I would like to go sightseeing around the city. Roberta, perfect. Okay, let's move forward to the next slide, guys. Okay, hospitality. Use these clues to create your own dialogue. So, the clues are in the red and the visitors' responses are in the blue. So how would you construct a question using those suggestion words, those suggested words? How would you construct a question, guys, using those suggested words in the red, and how would you respond to the sentences in blue? Yeah. So Roberta says, I would like to go sightseeing around the city. Perfect. All right, guys, let's move on to this slide here. And I would like you to create a dialogue between by using these suggested words. Yeah. For example, flight and trip. How would you make a question with this? Chiara says, no thanks, I'm not hungry. I just want some water. Perfect, yes. That was a response to the slide before, the previous slide. Welcome, how was your flight? Perfect. And the visitor can respond, I was tired, or I have a jet lagged. There were many crying babies on the plane, so my trip wasn't really good. Yeah. How was the flight? Perfect, Antonella. Very good. What about hungry and thirsty? If this is a host, how can you construct a question using these suggested words, guys? Could you write your responses on the chat, on the comments? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? I have jet lagged, yes. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Or the next one is, are you hungry or are you thirsty? And you can respond, Yes, I am, or I'm not hungry at the moment, but I will be in a couple of hours, you know, something like that. Or yes, I'm very hungry. Or you can just say, yes, I'm a bit hungry. I'm a little hungry. Perfect, Mirko. Very good response, Mirko. Are you hungry? Do you want a toast? Yes, thanks. Perfect. All right, coffee, tea. That's simple. How would you write? How would the host ask a question using coffee and tea, guys? All right, guys, we have 4 minutes before we come to the end of this lesson. We just have 4 minutes left, guys. So let's finish these questions. How would you write a question for coffee and tea? I think you could say, would you like some coffee? Would you like some tea? Yes, please. Or no, it's fine. What about the next one? Room and things. Yeah, and you can also make questions with toilet, towels, toothbrush, places to go, Universal Studios. I would like your response. I would like your questions on the comments below. No, thanks. I'm not hungry right now. Perfect, Antonella. Very good. Do you like some coffee? Yes, I would like a hot tea. Or if the host asks you, do you like some coffee? You can say no, but I would love some tea, some hot tea. Yeah, Mirko? Great. You can put your things in your room. Perfect, Roberta. Very good. What about toilets, toilet towels, and toothbrush? You can say there is the toilet. These are your clean towels, or these are your towels, and you have an extra toothbrush in the bathroom for you. Perfect, guys. You can put your things. Very good, Roberta. What about the next questions? In the toilet, there are fresh towels and a toothbrush. Very good, Roberta. Perfect, Roberta. Very good. What about places to go? You can say, do you know which places to go? Do you have an idea which places to visit? This could be the question asked by the host. Okay, any answers, responses to this? I'm still here, guys. The last two questions, places to go and Universal Studios. How might I ask a question or a phrase? Okay, maybe which places to go, Have you visited the Universal Studios? What would you... Antonella says, what would you like to see today? Perfect. Stefania says, what do you want to see today? What do you want to see? Yeah, after the verb, we use the infinitive with to, okay? Perfect, guys. All right, guys, we've come to the end of our session today. I would like to say thanks to all of you for attending my session. I hope you enjoyed this online webinar on hosting a foreign visitor with me, Adrian. I hope to see you guys again. Have a great Friday and a good weekend, and stay well, and hope to see you guys soon online again. Yeah. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.